Yo, 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 YouTube, what is up, man? It's your boy Damn D, and today we got some more news about ESPN and the C word. All right, hey, I don't know what's going on with ESPN, but ESPN is not the place that you want to work for right now. ESPN is slowly but surely getting exposed for all the dirt that is in their closet, the dirt that's under their rugs, and this boy. Especially if you're a black woman. If you're a black woman working at ESPN right now, I would fear for your life. Well, not like something's going to happen to you, but I would fear for your job security. If you paid attention, they've been firing a lot of black women. I'm not saying it's been deserved or not deserved, but a lot of black women has been fired. A lot of black women has been leaving. It's a lot of things going on ESPN that is finally getting exposed, and we have another situation. All right, so ESPN Sage Steele pulled off the air after anti-vax remark in positive COVID test. So, to all my fellas that watch ESPN, you know who this lady is. Like, if you watch ESPN, you know who this lady is. Beautiful woman, beautiful, gorgeous woman. She does a good job at what she does. But it seemed like she made some remarks that ESPN didn't like. Because when you are part of that association, you got to get along to go along. Or you got to go along to get along. Get along, go along to get along. Shout out to Kwame. And it seemed like ESPN did not find what she said very much. Okay, so let me explain this to you. Once again, very beautiful woman. Hey, what's up? ESPN Sage Steele, after expressing disgust over the network's vaccine policy, has not only been taken off of the air for the comments, she has also tested positive for COVID-19. Now, what is really crazy about she's tested positive is that she's vaccinated. But I thought the vaccination was supposed to stop you from getting COVID. I mean, that's what people are saying. That's what the media is saying. But it seems like even when you get the COVID shot, you still catch COVID. All right. So let me explain this down to you. Once again, YouTube, I am not misleading anyone. I'm only reporting on what Yahoo News has said. Yahoo News and a lot of New York Post. So I am not misleading or giving anybody any medical advice. I am not giving anybody any medical advice. I am not a doctor. I'm just simply reading what is on the internet. So please, YouTube, leave my video alone. Okay? I am not suggesting anybody do anything. I am not telling anyone to not do anything, to not take the shot. I'm not telling people to take the shot. I'm just reading what's going on ESPN. But let's explain this disclaimer. Steele will not also be attending the ESPN Summit next weekend. A person with okay, breakup. Okay. The ESPN anchor made the anti-vax comment on the Jay Cutler podcast. So she was on someone's podcast last week, and she said some things that stir up the pot that ESPN didn't like. All right. So on that podcast, she thinks that the network vaccine mandate is sick and scary. Once again, this beautiful young lady right here went on to a podcast, and she said that she thinks that the network ESPN vaccine mandate is sick and scary, despite having taken the vaccine right before her appearance on Cutler's podcast. Pay attention to this. She did this last week. She did the podcast on Jay Cutler's radio or meeting last week. She took the vaccine and she did the podcast, and she was expressing to the podcast and everybody else that she did not like that ESPN had a vaccine mandatory, and it was sick and it was scary. And that happened last week. ESPN started mandating vaccines in May for all on-site employees. This is her speaking. Their deadline for the on-site and or in-person staff at the events or games was earlier in August. Parent companies Disney larger deadline for getting vaccinated was September the 30th. All right. So that being said, still today is Tuesday, offered an apology. You're not going to get your job back. Even though you apologize, you're not going to get your job back. She then this morning, apologized. I know my recent comments created controversy for the company. I apologize. She wrote in a statement, provided the wrap. We are in the midst of an extreme challenging time that impacts all of us, and it is more critical than ever that we communicate and thoroughly. All right. So at ESPN, we express, okay, yada yada boom boom. All right. So that's what happened. But let's just go into some more details, right? I'm gonna go there later. Okay, so let me read this. All right. ESPN is having a direct and private conversation with anchor Sage Steele after she made the controversial comments involving the company's COVID-19 mandate. And she had some remarks about Barack Obama and women journalists recently. Okay, so not only did she go on that podcast and talk about ESPN mandate vaccine, she talked about Obama, Barack Obama, and she made some comments about women journalists. All right, so that's this is the comment that ESPN made, but we ain't worried about ESPN. Steele has been removed from the air and won't appear again for at least a week, according to Front Office Sports, after she tested positive for COVID-19. Once again, she tested positive even though she got the shot. Thought it was what it said. Sports also reported that both ESPN and Steele thought it was appropriate for her to take off time. So not necessarily fired, but relieved, suspended. Go sit in the corner for a couple of days. So I guess this is her the word is on the tip of my tongue. She's getting it's on the tip of my tongue, but it's not coming out. She's gonna be at home for like 2 weeks. Quarantine. This is her quarantine, I guess. Her comment stemmed from an appearance on Uncut Jay Cutler, where she called ESPN COVID vaccine mandate sick, and that she was scared, and that she received the vaccine but didn't want to. Steele also criticized Obama for identifying as black on a recent census and blamed the harassment that women journalism receive on their outfits. Okay, so like I said, ESPN didn't really care for what she said, and they said, all right, you got to go home. Oh, you got COVID too? Perfect. So you know what? I wonder if she really has COVID, or is ESPN just giving her she has COVID so she can just be relieved. You know, some weird stuff is going on over at ESPN. ESPN is really getting exposed in the last couple of months. But once again, we have a COVID controversy. It seems like people can still get COVID even though you get the test. So, you know, hey, it is what it is. Also, Jemele Hill called her out, all right, about the whole Obama thing. Hill called Steele a clown after Steele made reference to Obama ethnicity. Steele was also now suspended. Yeah, I already read that, which includes her thought about the Barack Obama, blah blah blah. During a recent tape, yeah, I already read that, including the idea of race and ethnicity. Steele, Steele, who is African American, Irish, Italian, share how she redesigns her race and on the U.S. Census reports. Okay, so it's she's talking about being mixed. If they make you choose a race, what are you gonna put? Steele said, Obama chose black and he's biracial. Congratulations to the president. That's his thing. I think considering his dad is black is nowhere to found, but his white mom is white. But okay, you do you. I'm gonna do me. Listen, I'm pretty sure my white mom was there when I was born, and my family and my white family loves me just as much as my black family. Okay. Black Twitter immediate responded. Let me see one of her most was all right. So on top of so this is Jill talking. So on top of thinking former president shouldn't identify as black because he didn't have a relationship with his black father, Steele also thinks that female journalism who dress a certain way know that what you're doing when you're putting that outfit on. Okay, so they just going back and forth, being females and going back and forth. But okay, but I ain't here to talk about that. I'm just here to talk about ESPN. It's not looking good for you. That people are still getting COVID with the COVID shot. That's all. Y'all leave a comment down below and y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Sage is temporarily suspended because of COVID. Is that the real reason, or is there something else that's going on at ESPN that we don't know about? Who knows? But anyway, man, leave a comment down below, man. It's your boy MD. I'm signing out, baby. Peace.